Act 5 of Every Man in His Humour by Ben Jonson. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Act 5. Scene 1. Coleman Street. A hall in Justice Clement's house. Enter Clement, Noble, Kitely, Dame Kitely, Tib, Cash, Cobb, and servants.
Why then, let him do his worst. I am resolute.
Nay, but stay, give me leave. My chair, sirrah. You, Master Noel, say you went thither to meet your son?
Ay, sir.
But who directed you thither?
That did mine own man, sir.
Where is he?
Nay, I know not now. I left him with your clerk, and appointed him to stay here for me.
My clerk? About what time was this?
Marry, between 1 and 2, as I take it.
And what time came my man with a false message to you, Master Kitely?
After 2, sir.
Very good. But, Mistress Kitely, how chanced it you were at Cobb's,
And please you, sir, I'll tell you, my brother Well-bred told me that Cobb's house was a suspected place.
So it appears, methinks. But on.
And that my husband used thither daily.
No matter. So he used himself well, mistress.
True, sir, but you know what grows by such haunts oftentimes.
I see rank fruits of a jealous brain, Mistress Kitely. But did you find your husband there, in that case, as you suspected?
I found her there, sir.
Did you so? That alters the case. Who gave you knowledge of your wife's being there?
Marry, that did my brother Well-bred.
How? Well-bred first tell her, then tell you after. Where is Well-bred?
Gone with my sister, sir, I know not whither.
Why, this is a mere trick, a device. You are gulled in this most grossly all. Alas, poor wench, wert thou beaten for this?
Yell, most pitifully, and please you.
And worthily, I hope, if it shall prove so.
Ay, that's like, in a piece of a sentence.
Enter a servant.
How now, sir, what's the matter?
Sir, there's a gentleman in the court without, desires to speak with your worship.
A gentleman? What is he?
A soldier, sir, he says.
A soldier? Take down my armor, my sword, quickly. A soldier speak with me? Why, when, knaves? Come on, come on.
Arms himself.
Hold my cap there. So, give me my gorget, my sword. Stand by. I will end your matters anon. Let the soldier enter.
Exit servant. Enter Bobadil, followed by Matthew.
Now, sir, what have you to say to me?
By your worship's favour.
Nay, keep out, sir. I know not your pretence. You send me word, sir, you're a soldier. Why, sir, you shall be answered here. Here be them that have been amongst soldiers. Sir, your pleasure.
Faith, sir, so it is. This gentleman and myself have been most uncivilly wronged and beaten by one downright, a coarse fellow, about the town here, and for mine own part I protest, being a man in no sort given to this filthy humour of quarrelling, he hath assaulted me in the way of my peace, despoiled me of mine honour, disarmed me of my weapons, and rudely laid me along in the open streets, when I not so much as once offered to resist him.
Oh, God's precious! Is this the soldier? Here, take my armor off quickly. 'Twill make him swoon, I fear. He is not fit to look on. That will put up a blow.
An it please your worship, he was bound to the peace.
Why, and he was, sir. His hands were not bound, were they?
Re-enter servant.
There's one of the varlets of the city, sir, has brought 2 gentlemen here, one upon your worship's warrant.
My warrant?
Yes, sir. The officer says, procured by these 2.
Bid him come in.
Exit servant.
Set by this picture.
Enter downright, Stephen, and Brainworm, disguised as before.
What, Master Downright? Are you brought in at Mr. Freshwater's suit here?
"I'faith, sir, and here's another brought at my suit."
What are you, sir?
A gentleman, sir. Oh, uncle.
Uncle? Who? Master Noel?
Ay, sir, this is a wise kinsman of mine.
God's my witness, uncle, I am wronged here monstrously. He charges me with stealing of his cloak, and would I might never stir if I did not find it in the street by chance.
"Oh, did you find it now? You said you bought it erstwhile."
And you said I stole it. Nay, now my uncle is here, I'll do well enough with you.
Well, let this breathe a while. You that have cause to complain there, stand forth. Had you my warrant for this gentleman's apprehension?
Ay, and please your worship.
Nay, do not speak in passion so. Where had you it?
Of your clerk, sir.
That's well, and my clerk can make warrants, and my hand not at them. Where's the warrant, officer? Have you it?
No, sir. Your worship's man, Master Formal, bid me do it for these gentlemen, and he would be at my discharge.
Why, Master Downright, are you such a novice to be served and never see the warrant?
"Sir, he did not serve it on me."
No? How then?
"Marry, sir, he came to me, and said he must serve it, and he would use me kindly, and so—"
Oh, God's pity, was it so, sir? He must serve it. Give me my long sword there, and help me off. So, come on, Sir Varlet. I must cut off your legs, sirrah.
Brainworm kneels.
Nay, stand up. I'll use you kindly. I must cut off your legs, I say.
Flourishes over him with his long sword.
Oh, good sir, I beseech you. Nay, good Master Justice.
I must do it. There's no remedy. I must cut off your legs, sirrah. I must cut off your ears, you rascal. I must do it. I must cut off your nose. I must cut off your head.
Oh, good, your worship.
Well, rise. How dost thou do now? Dost thou feel thyself well? Hast thou no harm?
No, I thank your good worship, sir.
Why so? I said I must cut off thy legs, and I must cut off thy arms, and I must cut off thy head. But I did not do it. So you said you must serve this gentleman with my warrant. But you did not serve him. You knave, you slave, you rogue. Do you say you must, sirrah? Away with him to the jail. I'll teach you a trick for your must, sir.
Good sir, I beseech you, be good to me.
Tell him he shall to the jail. Away with him, I say.
Nay, sir, if you will commit me, it shall be for committing more than this. I will not lose by my travail any grain of my fame, certain.
Throws off his sergeant's gown.
How is this?
My man Brainworm.
Oh, yes, uncle. Brainworm has been with my cousin Edward and I all this day.
I told you all there was some device.
Nay, excellent justice, since I have lain myself thus open to you, now stand strong for me, both with your sword and your balance.
Body o' me, a merry knave. Give me a bowl of sack. If he belong to you, Master Noel, I bespeak your patience.
That it is I have most need of, sir. If you'll pardon me only, I'll glory in all the rest of my exploits.
Sir, you know I love not to have my favours come hard from me. You have your pardon, though I suspect you, shrewdly, for being of counsel with my son against me.
Yes, faith I have, sir, though you have retained me doubly this morning for yourself, first as Brainworm, after as Fitzward. I was your reformed soldier, sir. 'Twas I sent you to Cobb's upon the errand without end.
Is it possible? or that thou shouldst disguise thy language so as I should not know thee?
O sir, this has been the day of my metamorphosis. It is not that shape alone that I have run through today. I brought this gentleman, Master Kitely, a message too, in the form of Master Justice's man here, to draw him out o' the way, as well as your worship, while Master Wellbred might make a conveyance of Mistress Bridget to my young master.
How? My sister stolen away?
My son is not married, I hope.
Faith, sir, they're both as sure as love, a priest, and £3,000, which is her portion, can make them, and by this time are ready to bespeak their wedding supper at the windmill, except some friend here prevents them, and invite them home.
Marry, that will I. I thank thee for putting me in mind on't. Sirrah, go you and fetch them hither upon my warrant.
Exit servant.
Neither's friends have cause to be sorry, if I know the young couple all right. Here, I drink to thee for thy good news, but I pray thee, what hast thou done with my man Formal?
Faith, sir, after some ceremony past, as making him drunk, first with story, and then with wine, but all in kindness. And stripping him to his shirt, I left him in that cool vein, departed, sold your worship's warrant to these two, pawned his livery for that varlet's gown to serve in it, and thus having brought myself by my activity to your worship's consideration.
And I will consider thee in another cup of sack. Here's to thee, which having drunk off this my sentence, pledge me, thou hast done or assisted to nothing in my judgment, but deserves to be pardoned for the wit of the offence. If thy master or any man here be angry with thee, I shall suspect his engine, while I know him for't. How now? What noise is that?
Enter servant.
Sir, it is Roger is come home.
Bring him in, bring him in.
Enter Formal in a suit of armor.
What? Drunk? In arms against me? Your reason for this.
I beseech your worship to pardon me. I happened into ill company by chance. They cast me into a sleep and stripped me of all my clothes.
Well, tell him I am just as clement, and do pardon him. But what is this to your armour? What may that signify?
And please you, sir, it hung up in the room where I was stripped, and I borrowed it of one of the drawers to come home in, because I was loath to do penance through the street in my shirt.
Well, stand by a while.
Enter Edward Noble, Wellbred, and Bridget.
Who be these? Oh, the young company. Welcome, welcome. Give you joy. Nay, Mistress Bridget, blush not. You're not so fresh a bride, but the news of it is come hither afore you. Master bridegroom, I have made your peace. Give me your hand. So will I for all the rest, ere you forsake my roof.
We are the more bound to your humanity, sir.
Only these two have so little of man in them. They are no part of my care.
Yes, sir, let me pray you for this gentleman. He belongs to my sister the bride.
In what place, sir?
Of her delight, sir, below the stairs and in public. Her poet, sir.
A poet? I will challenge him myself presently at extempore. Mount up thy phlegon, muse, and testify how Saturn, sitting in an ebon cloud, disrobed his pottocks, white as ivory, and through the welkin thundered all aloud.
He is not for extempore, sir. He is all for the pocket muse. Please you, command a sight of it.
Yes, search him for a taste of his vein.
They search Matthew's pockets.
You must not deny the Queen's justice, sir, under a writ of rebellion.
What? All this verse? Body o' me, he carries a whole realm, a commonwealth of paper in his hose. Let us see some of his subjects.
Reads.
Unto the boundless ocean of thy face runs this poor river, charged with streams of eyes. How? This is stolen.
A parody, A parody, with a kind of miraculous gift to make it absurder than it was.
Is all the rest of this batch? Bring me a torch, lay it together and give fire, cleanse the air.
Sets the papers on fire.
Here was enough to have infected the whole city if it had not been taken in time. See how our poet's glory shines, brighter and brighter. Still it increases. Oh, now it is at the highest, and now it declines as fast. You may see, sic transit gloria mundi.
There's an emblem for you, son, and your studies.
Nay, no speech or act of mine be drawn against such as profess it worthily. They are not born every year as an alderman. There goes more to the making of a good poet than a sheriff. Master Kitely, you look upon me. Though I live in this city here amongst you, I will do more reverence to him when I meet him than I will do to the mayor out of his year. But these paper peddlers, these ink dabblers, they cannot expect reprehension or reproach. They have it with a fact.
Sir, you have saved me the labour of a defence.
It shall be discourse for supper between your father and me, if he dare undertake me. But to dispatch away these, you sign o'er the soldier and picture of the poet. But both so false, I will not have you hanged out at my door till midnight. While we are at supper, you two shall penitently fast it out in my court without. And, if you will, you may pray there that we may be so merry within as to forgive or forget you when we come out. Here's the third, because we tender your safety, shall watch you. He is provided for the purpose. Look to your charge, sir.
And what shall I do?
Ho! I had lost a sheep, and he had not bleated. Why, sir, you shall give Master Downright his cloak, and I will entreat him to take it. A trencher and a napkin you shall have in the buttery, and keep Cobb and his wife company here, whom I will entreat first to be reconciled, and you to endeavour with your wit to keep them so.
I'll do my best.
Why, now I see thou art honest, Tib, I receive thee as my dear and mortal wife again.
And I you, as my loving and obedient husband.
Good compliment. It will be their bridal night, too. They are married anew. Come, I conjure the rest to put off all discontent. You, Master Downright, your anger. You, Master Noel, your cares. Master Kitely and his wife, their jealousy. For I must tell you both, while that is fed, horns in the mind are worse than on the head.
So thus they go from me. Kiss me, sweetheart. See what a drove of horns fly in the air, winged with my cleansed and my credulous breath. Watch 'em, suspicious eyes, watch where they fall. See, on heads that think they have none at all. Oh, what a plenteous world of this will come! When air rains horns, all may be sure of some. I have learned so much verse out of a jealous man's part in a play.
'Tis well, 'tis well. This night we'll dedicate to friendship, love, and laughter. Master Bridegroom, take your bride in lead. Every one a fellow. Here's my mistress, Brainworm, to whom all my addresses of courtship shall have their reference, whose adventures this day, when our grandchildren shall hear to be made a fable, I doubt not but it shall find both spectators and applause.
Exeunt. End of Act 5. End of Every Man in His Humour by Ben Jonson.